The sun is in my heart. It warms me with its power. It wakens light and life in bird, in beast, in flower. Oh, it's so good to see you. So good to see you. All right, let's go old school, guys. Do you remember this? This is my speaking voice. This is my singing voice. This is my whisper voice. So that's 3 different voices that we have. And remember, after I go, then it's your turn to go. So our 3 different voices. We're going to add a new one today too. So when you're going to do your inner voice. And your inner voice is that little voice that when you think, you can hear it talking to you. So when I go like this, that means I'm using my inner voice. Ready? This is my singing voice. This is my singing voice. This is my speaking voice. This is my whisper voice. This is my singing voice. This is my singing voice. All right, those are our 4 voices for today. So we're going to clap your hands. And when I sing, I want you to follow the directions. And in between singing, and that means spin in a circle. But you want to spin in a circle safely. We don't want any falling down or running into things. We want to be safe. So let's practice. All right. Clap, clap, clap your hands together. Clap, clap, clap your hands together. Stomp, stomp, stomp your feet together. Stomp, stomp, stomp your feet together. Tap, tap, tap your toes together. Tap, tap, tap your toes together. Nod, nod, nod your head together. Nod, nod, nod your head together. Shake, shake, shake your hands together. Shake, shake, shake your hands together. Sing with me, sing, sing, sing a song together. 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 Good. All right. Now that we've gotten our wiggles out, let's imagine we are trees. Imagine you're a tree. You have roots growing down into the earth, holding your trunk steady and strong. Your branches are reaching up high. What kind of tree are you? You can be any kind of tree you want. Decide what color leaves you have, what your branches look like, and how tall you are. See your whole tree in your mind. Remember, Your tree has strong roots that hold you safely in the ground and strong branches that reach up toward the sky. So feel the roots deep in the ground. Feel yourself and your branches reaching up high, high, high to the sky. Take a deep breath in and let it all the way out. All right, speaking of trees, this is a tree with leaves so green. Here are the apples that hang in between. When the wind blows, the apples will fall. Here is a basket to gather them all. So make your big tree. Make sure your fingers are spread to be lots and lots of leaves. This is a tree with leaves so green. Here are the apples that hang in between. When the wind blows, the apples will fall. Here is the basket to gather them all. Good. Show me your apples. Show me how they fall. Show me your basket. One more time. This is the tree with leaves so green. Here are the apples that hang in between. When the wind blows, the apples will fall. Here is the basket to gather them all. All right, echo me. Oh my, no more pie. Pie's too sweet. I want a piece of meat. Meat's too red. I want a piece of bread. Bread's too brown. I think I'll go to town. Town's too far. I think I'll take the car. Car won't go. I fell and stubbed my toe. Toe gives me pain. I think I'll take the train. Train had a wreck. I fell and hurt my neck. Oh my! No more pie! My pie was chocolate cream. What kind of pie did you have? Pie's really tasty, isn't it? All right. So it's hard to see my lap, but I'm taking my hands and I'm keeping a steady beat on my lap. Can you keep a steady beat with me and listen to the song? Just listening, not singing. Pitter, patter, pitter, patter, listen to the rain. Pitter, patter, pitter, patter, on my window pane. This time I want you to listen again and think of the words that I say over and over again, okay? Pitter, patter, pitter, patter, listen to the rain. Pitter, patter, pitter, patter, on my window pane. Good, I added some motions that time. So we're actually almost out of time. So we will continue with that song tomorrow, but I bet that tomorrow you'll be able to sing the pitter patter part with me. All right, let's read the book Because. Because a man named Ludwig wrote beautiful music, a man named Franz was inspired to create his own. Because many years later, people wanted to hear Franz's beautiful music, they formed an orchestra. Because a man had practiced since he was a kid, he was asked to join. Because a woman studied night and day, she too was asked to play. Because many others loved and practiced their instruments, there were enough musicians. Because someone created a poster about Franz's music, tickets were sold. Because the train conductor stopped the train at the Grand Concert Hall, the orchestra conductor arrived. Because the orchestra librarian had copies of the score, the orchestra rehearsed. Because workers checked the lights in the seats and swept the floors, the grand hall was ready. Because the time had come, the ushers opened the doors. Because someone's uncle caught a cold, someone's aunt had an extra ticket for someone special. Because the usher helped the aunt and her special guest, they found their seats. Because everyone was there to hear beautiful music, it was quiet. In row C, seat 14, sat the girl with the uncle's ticket. She heard the beautiful music written by the man named Franz, and it changed her. The girl was changed. From that moment on, the girl learned everything she could about music because it fed her. Soon, she started to write music too, because like Franz, the young woman had something to share. Over time, the woman became very good because she worked very hard. One night, her music was discovered because she was also very lucky. Then she was invited to perform her music at the Grand Concert Hall because so many people wanted to hear it. Her composition was dedicated to the uncle in row C, seat 14, because it was his ticket that brought her here. And that night, someone else was changed. That is how it happens. I love you. Have a good day.